This is breaking news. The unemployment rate climbs to 7.1% in August as the economy loses 66,000 jobs. This is far worse than the forecast. A poll of economists heading into the release had expected August to show a gain of 10,000 jobs and the unemployment rate to rise to 7%. And we just smashed through both of those numbers. And of those jobs, 60,000 were part-time lost in August, while the economy shed 6,000 full-time jobs. This is in addition to just last month where we lost roughly 40,000 jobs. So just in the last 2 months, 100,000 jobs have been lost in Canada. And I've been calling this out for a long time now, that Canada is in a recession, and it's been covered up by the government's mass immigration program, bringing in millions of people to be consumers to bolster gross GDP. But our GDP per capita has been negative for like 8 quarters in a row, which means all of our quality of life has been going down and deteriorating. Because our economy was basically built on that, it was essentially like a drug for us, and we got super high off of it for this short-term gain. And now we're seeing the impact. Now we're seeing the fallout through all of this. And because not only are we called out youth unemployment skyrocketing, but the majority of these new job losses are actually core middle-aged men and women across this country. And this is impacting everybody now. And I don't know what we're going to be doing, because as a country, we failed to invest in innovation and actual things that will improve productivity growth. And so we're in this catch-22 situation now. I don't know what the Bank of Canada is going to do. I know for sure there's going to be cuts, but to what degree of cuts, none of us know. They already said that they're going to include housing affordability in their mandate going forward. So obviously, as one of the biggest expenses that Canadians have today, you need to make sure if you're renewing your mortgage, you're getting a mortgage, you're looking to buy a house, you take all these factors into consideration. That's why I partnered with Jacob Perez from Synergy Mortgage Group. He can help you identify what is the best strategy for you, whether to go variable, whether to go fixed, if you're buying a house, whether you're renewing your mortgage. It's one of the biggest expenses that Canadians have today. So you want to make sure you make the right decision. Check him out. His link is in my bio. But Canadians, I really am going to urge you, prepare for this recession. If you don't believe that we're in a recession, let me tell you that we are. We're heading into one officially. We are in one realistically. You should be preparing, making sure you optimize your expenses, reduce your costs, think about how you diversify your income streams. Maybe you get a secondary side job. Look, it's unfortunate. I wish we can live in a reality where, again, we had one person in the household working and that was it. But that's not the reality that we live in Canada anymore. So just think about diversification. Think about your options and what you have to do to get ahead of this and not be impacted by what I think we're going to be going through, which is going to be a really, really tough period in this country and this economy going forward.